Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Utility Sports. And we have crazy, incredible breaking news that I never, ever foresaw coming. And as you can see, Adrian Wojnarowski here reporting in breaking news, the Phoenix Suns are nearing a blockbuster trade to acquire Brooklyn Nets superstar Kevin Durant. Sources tell ESPN Durant wanted to move to the Suns, and new owner Matt Ishbia pushing to get the deal done tonight. I am assuming massive compensation going back in a deal here for Kevin Durant to the Brooklyn Nets. Suns are trading Jay Crowder to the Nets as part of the Kevin Durant deal. And as you can see on the thumbnail here, Kevin Durant to the Phoenix Suns. Definitely a possibility. The Nets are trading Kevin Durant to the Phoenix Suns for a package including Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, 4 first-round picks, and additional draft compensation. Massive trade currently ongoing. Absolutely insane. What we are seeing here now is a deal that completely alters the NBA. The Phoenix Suns become the favorite in the Western Conference immediately upon arrival here of Kevin Durant in Phoenix. I would have to guess that in addition to Jay Crowder, potentially Dario Saric could be in this deal as well to make the money work. Of course, a ton of moving pieces. It is literally 1:10 in the morning Eastern time at the time I'm recording this. I was getting ready to go to bed to live stream tomorrow, and a little Jakob Pertl trade jumps onto my phone, and now even bigger, a massive trade of Kevin Durant to the Phoenix Suns. Again, this is our first look at him in a Phoenix Suns uniform, and he looks pretty good in it. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's going to rep that the Valley jersey and the whole purple and orange really well for the Phoenix Suns. And this is a trade that has a lot of implications. First of all, he's well into his 30s. He's about 34 years old at the time of this trade. He has 4 years left on his contract, which is crazy to see a star player like Kevin Durant to be traded. And supposedly Kevin Durant was pushing for a deal to get to Phoenix after Kyrie Irving's trade request. Absolutely incredible how quickly we have seen the shift in Brooklyn, going from having 3 star players in James Harden, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, all the way down to 0 star players now, in a situation that, quite frankly, unfolded way faster than I ever believe it could have. Kevin Durant to the Phoenix Suns, again, for a package including Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, 4 first-round picks, and additional draft compensation. Of course, you're considering those to be second rounders. It's very possible that the Phoenix Suns cleaned house in terms of which assets are out the door. And when it comes to who are my winners and losers of this trade, a clear winner here's the Phoenix Suns. They get arguably the best player to ever be traded. There's a good argument to that, right? About Kevin Durant. He's one of the most talented players of all time, one of the most talented scorers of all time. Not very often you see a player like him moving teams, especially in the middle of the season. And then a clear winner here as well, I want to say it, is the Houston Rockets. They own a good majority of the Brooklyn Nets future. And now that Kevin Durant is out of town, and so is Kyrie Irving, the Houston Rockets and Rafael Stone have to be feeling pretty good about the treasure trove of assets that they received for James Harden before he was dealt to the Philadelphia 76ers. Another big winner here is Kevin Durant himself. He goes from a dramatic situation with Kyrie Irving to now a very stable, strong organization, especially with Matt Ishbia at the head of the organization in Phoenix, where Monty Williams will have a superstar lineup of Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton, Devin Booker, and Kevin Durant. Absolutely incredible. My initial reaction to this is, as you can tell, very glowing when it comes to how they did in this deal. Oh man. And a pick swap is going to be in this deal as well. Phoenix has all of their first round picks now going out is 23, 25, 27, and 29, with a 2028 pick swap. So I think the Nets did very well here as well, in terms of the assets that they got. Additionally, the Suns are landing TJ Warren in this deal, which is very interesting to note as well. Another wing goes out to Phoenix. Phoenix clearly pushing their chips in with the idea of, hey, we're good enough to win an NBA Finals this year. Here is the totality of the deal. The Suns are sending forward Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, forward Jay Crowder, and 4 first-round picks, plus a 2028 pick swap for Kevin Durant and TJ Warren. Durant wanted move, and new owner Matt Ishbia pushed to get the deal done tonight. Crazy, mind-boggling trade that has completely shook up the NBA. Kevin Durant is a Phoenix Sun, and the Suns should be considered the favorites in the Western Conference to potentially go all the way and win the NBA Finals. Paul, Durant, they're all in on right now around Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton. Those two guys are going to have to, carry the load for the future. Those are their two bridge players as well, but they're going to go a long way in helping this team potentially win a championship as soon as this season. And for Brooklyn's perspective, I think they did well. You get 4 first-round picks, Not sure of the protections right now. My guess is they're all unprotected for a player of Durant's caliber. You also get that 2028 pick swap, which is going to be very valuable at that time. 5 years from now, Kevin Durant's going to be 39 years old. So what's he going to look like at that moment? Is he even going to still be in Phoenix? Very unlikely that he will be. Now, the Suns do have a little bit of insurance here with Devin Booker's age, how dominant he's been as a player as well. There's a good argument to be had, though, that the Phoenix Suns have the best duo in all of basketball when it comes to Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. I think they're right there at the top when it comes to all-star duos. But for the Nets here, getting 4 firsts, again, I think that's very good value. A 2028 swap, good value. Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Jay Crowder as well. I think Jay Crowder very likely could get expanded in a 3-team deal where Crowder goes elsewhere. Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges, 2 really good young wings that will fit this team for a long time. To be honest, the Nets, they have a lot of talent on their roster right now. With Dinwiddie, with Dorian Finney-Smith, with Nick Claxton, who I really like, with Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson now. Royce O'Neal is here still as well, too. The Nets are in a weird spot because they owe their picks. They have a lot of good players. I don't think they have a dominant player. That's what they're really lacking. But I think that if they make some of these right moves, maybe move some of these picks around, bring in some other players, especially ball creation. Cam Thomas has had some moments as well. We'll see what this team ends up looking like. But this is the trade that is going to rock the NBA. Absolutely incredible how quickly things change. Kevin Durant traded. He has played his final game as a Brooklyn Net. And it was, weeks ago before his injury, which is absolutely insane. Who would have thought that that would have been his last game as a Brooklyn Net? Deal is done. Phoenix Suns landing Kevin Durant for a premium price, but one that is definitely worth paying. Please leave a like if you did enjoy today's video. Let me know your thoughts on this trade down in the comment section. If I had to grade it, I would give it an A for the Phoenix Suns, and I honestly think an A for the Brooklyn Nets as well. Getting as many good young players and draft picks as they did for a 34-year-old, kind of helps them fix their situation. And, Houston, got to be feeling really good as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll catch you in the very next Utility Sports video.